Have you ever come across a message, a verse, or a reminder that felt like it was meant just for you, arriving at the exact moment you needed it most? That's not random. That's Allah speaking to your heart. Sometimes, when life feels heavy and everything seems to fall apart, Allah sends you a sign, a small whisper of hope, to remind you that He's still with you. If you're watching this right now, it's not by chance. It's a message sent to you at the perfect time. Maybe you've been asking Allah for guidance or silently praying for peace. And this is His answer. Every second of your life is part of His divine plan. So pause for a moment, open your heart, and let this reminder sink in. Because what you're about to hear might be the message your soul has been waiting for. 1. Divine timing. Allah sends reminders at the perfect moment. In life, we often go through moments when everything feels heavy, when the heart aches and the path ahead seems unclear. It's in those moments that Allah, out of His infinite mercy, sends a message to remind you that He is with you. Sometimes it comes through a verse you read, a video you watch, or a word someone speaks. But it reaches your heart exactly when you need it. That's not coincidence, that's divine timing. Allah knows what you're going through even before you put it into words. He sees the tears no one else sees and understands the thoughts you cannot express. When He sends you a reminder, it's not random. It's a sign that He is guiding you back to Him. These perfectly timed messages are Allah's way of comforting your heart and renewing your faith, reminding you that you are never alone. 2. Allah's awareness. He knows your pain and silent prayers. Every moment of your life, Allah is fully aware of what you're going through, even the emotions you can't describe to anyone. You may smile in front of people, but Allah knows the heaviness in your heart. You may stay silent when others ask how you are, but He hears the words you never say. Allah's knowledge is not distant or general. It is personal and complete. He knows every tear that falls, every fear you hide, and every prayer you whisper in the depths of the night. Sometimes, when you feel like no one understands, that's when Allah's awareness becomes your greatest comfort. He knows the exact reason behind your pain, and He's already written the relief that will follow. Even your patience, your quiet endurance, and your hope are seen by Him. Nothing escapes His knowledge. So when you feel unseen, remember, Allah is closer to you than your own heartbeat, fully aware of your struggles and guiding you gently toward ease. 3. Purpose. Behind hardship, every test carries a divine reason. Every hardship you face is not a punishment, but a carefully measured part of Allah's divine plan for you. When life feels unfair or painful, it's easy to wonder, why me? Yet Allah never allows a challenge to touch you without wisdom behind it. Each difficulty refines your heart, strengthens your faith, and prepares you for blessings you may not be ready to receive yet. Allah says in the Quran that He tests whom He loves, and those tests are meant to bring you closer to Him. Through trials, you learn patience, gratitude, and humility, qualities that only grow in moments of struggle. What seems like a delay or a loss may actually be protection or preparation for something far greater. Sometimes, Allah withholds what you want to give you what you truly need. So, when you're tested, don't see it as Allah turning away from you. See it as Him investing in your growth. The pain you feel today might be the very thing that leads you to peace tomorrow. Trust that every hardship has meaning, and every tear is part of your spiritual journey toward Allah. 4. Quranic assurance. With hardship comes ease. Allah's promise in the Quran, indeed, with hardship comes ease. Surah Ash-Shah 94:6, is one of the most comforting verses for a believer. Notice that Allah says with hardship, not after it, meaning ease is already linked to your struggle. Even in your darkest moments, relief is quietly unfolding alongside the pain. You may not see it immediately, but it's there, hidden in ways only Allah understands. This verse reminds us that difficulty is never permanent. Allah, in His mercy, always balances every test with a blessing. Sometimes the ease comes through a lesson learned, a door that opens later, or a strength you didn't know you had. Other times, it comes through inner peace, the calm that settles in your heart when you trust Allah's plan. The believer's task is not to escape hardship, but to endure it with patience, knowing Allah's promise is true. When you recite or reflect on this verse, let it remind you that no pain is wasted and no effort goes unseen. Ease is written for you. Maybe not today, but it's already on its way, because Allah never breaks His promise. 5. Faith in process. Challenges prepare you for what's coming next. Every challenge you face is part of a process designed by Allah to shape you into who you are meant to become. Growth doesn't happen in comfort, it happens in moments of struggle, when you're forced to rely entirely on Allah. What may seem like a setback is often preparation for something greater. Allah removes certain things from your life, not to harm you, but to clear space for better blessings that are yet to come. Sometimes what you're asking for requires you to be stronger, wiser, or more patient. Through every trial, Allah is teaching you endurance and trust, qualities necessary for the blessings ahead. When life doesn't go your way, remind yourself that Allah's timing is never late, and His plan is never flawed. The pain you feel today might be the foundation of your future peace. Faith means believing that every step, even the painful ones, is leading you towards something beautiful. Trusting the process is not easy, but it's where true faith is tested. Hold on, keep walking, and know that what Allah is preparing for you will be far greater than what you once prayed for. 6. Reminder of hope. Allah is near and working for your good. In moments of loneliness or uncertainty, it's easy to feel like your prayers are going unheard. But the truth is, Allah is closer to you than you can ever imagine. He says in the Quran, "I am near. I respond to the call of the caller when he calls upon me." This verse is a promise that every time your heart whispers a dua, Allah listens. Even when you see no change on the surface, He is working quietly behind the scenes, arranging everything in the best possible way for you. Sometimes the waiting period is not silence from Allah. It's preparation for His perfect answer. Hope is a form of worship. It keeps your heart connected to Him even when your eyes see no results. Allah never abandons the believer who keeps turning to Him with sincerity. So, when you feel weak, remind yourself that your story is still unfolding under Allah's care. The help you're waiting for might already be on its way, written for you in ways you cannot yet perceive. Keep your heart firm in hope, because with Allah, there is always light after every darkness. If this message reached your heart, know that it wasn't by coincidence. It was Allah reminding you that He's still with you, guiding you, and preparing something better for you. Whatever you're facing right now, trust that your story is unfolding exactly as it should. Keep faith, stay patient, and never stop making dua. Before you go, take a moment and comment this beautiful prayer. Ya Allah, grant me peace, strength, and unshakable faith in your plan. If this reminder touched you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen for more heart-softening Islamic messages.